Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Mesi BTV and I am back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this cute protective style for my little girl. If you need something that lasts 2 weeks or more with little manipulation, then this is the video for you. Now, first things first, we are starting with freshly blow-dried, washed, and conditioned hair. As you can see, her edges are breaking off. Now, I'm not sure why her hair is breaking off like this, but I can only assume it's because my baby does not like to wear her bonnet at night. So there's that. So here I am greasing her scalp. I use Blue Magic grease. I know a lot of people don't like using this stuff because they say it clogs the pores of the scalp and doesn't help with hair growth and all of that, but I've never had an issue with it. My daughter has never had an issue with it. Moving forward, so here I am just parting each section and making sure that everything is nice and coated. You want to go through each part of her scalp as you like, make sure you coat her whole entire scalp or his scalp with grease or oil or whatever you decide to use. It really doesn't matter as long as the scalp is nice and moisturized. The parts don't have to be perfect, just as long as you are hitting the skin of her scalp with the grease or oil. Just hit the scalp, y'all. Nice and greasy. That's how we like it. Now, you know kids can never stay still. Look at her with her tablet, looking at it. She gonna give me trouble though. That's why we take it so long to do kids' hair, because they don't know how to sit still. This is me just parting it and putting it in a nice bun to get it out of my way. Now, this front part is going to be a design. Now, you could split it into 2 braids going left or right, 2 braids going to the left, 2 braids going to the right, 1 braid going to the left, or 1 braid going to the right. It really doesn't matter how you decide to do this part, but just section it off and put it to the side and prepare the next parts of the mohawk. I like to go from ear to ear when parting. Now, the parts here still don't have to be perfect, y'all, but they do have to be as neat as possible because you are doing a mohawk style. And why would we want neat parts? Because the sides do show. You don't want rinky-dink parts on the side because people gonna be like, oh, she can't braid, like she can't, you know, this looks sloppy. We want a nice and neat hairstyle. That's a decent part. Like, it's not perfect, but it's decent. Like, it's gonna get the job done. So all right, moving forward, we have 4 sections for the mohawk and then the 1 section in the front. Now for me, I'm going to split this section, really all of the sections, split it right down the middle. Just like that. Splitting it down the middle. And then I'm going to put the other side away so it doesn't catch on any of the braids that I do. Twisting it up, putting it to the side. And then I'm going to split this part down the middle. You really want to take your time with this hairstyle. This hairstyle took me about an hour and a half to do. So I'm splitting this part down the middle. This is what I use for all my braided styles. It just helps keep everything in place. So you want to slap some of that on the top and a little bit on the bottom. You don't want to put too much because you won't be able to grip the braids how you want to. At least for me. Like, I have issues if I use too much jam with gripping. So, but you just want it nice and neat. Comb it through a little bit if you can. Take a little piece in the front and just start braiding. Now, if you don't know how to braid, then I'm not really sure how you got here to this video or how you think this video. This is not a braiding hair tutorial. This is just a how to do this mohawk style tutorial. Now, if you need another video on how to braid hair, then let me know down in the comments. I can try to make a tutorial on how I do a simple cornrow. It's pretty easy. I mean, it took me a few years to perfect it, but it's an easy concept. So there I am using the jam, extra hold shine jam in the orange container You cannot go wrong when you're doing braided styles. This just helps hold and keep a nice, neat look when you're braiding your styles. See, I put it on the top and the bottom, taking a little piece in the front. You want to take the smallest piece that you can just so it looks nice and neat. And just braid it on back. You really want to grip her skull. Like, just kidding. You don't have to do it as tight, but really get up in there and make sure it looks nice and neat. You don't want too loose of a braid. You don't want too tight of a braid. So I'm not braiding the braid all the way down because I am going to do 2-strand twists. So here I am with a bigger section, parting it down the middle. Using my guideline from the part before. It doesn't have to be perfect, but because you won't even see this part in the middle, it's just to help you bring it together from side to side. Just to put a little more grease right there. So this section is probably going to take about 4 braids, 3 to 4 braids. You still want to make sure all the braids are somewhat proportionate to the other ones. You don't want to do the braids too big or too small, unless that's just the design that you're going for. But for me, I wanted them to look somewhat even. So here I am taking a little piece in the front, braiding it all the way to the middle. I also use jam here as well. I don't coat the jam all through the hair, just a little bit at the root. And these nails are really holding me back because I could braid a lot faster, but it is what it is. I'm trying to look cute, keep my little manicure. So I didn't show how I got the front braid, but all you want to do is just part downwards and go towards her ear and then just braid it down how you would as you would braid it up. It's really simple. Parting it again. Now I'm getting closer to like to her edges where it's breaking off at. I'm not going to use any jam here because I want to be able to really grip it and make sure it doesn't unravel whenever I am braiding it, because I want to make sure her edges are being preserved in this hairstyle. Now, at this point, you're going to see my daughter start cutting up. It was getting late and she was tired.
What? You are crying laughing, okay? It's not so funny.
So yeah, as you can see, I still have not braided it all the way down to the ends because I'm going to twist the ends, not braid the ends. Now here I'm just explaining to my daughter that she has to be still so I can finish her hair. It was really late and I was trying to finish. So here she is again. Aaliyah, look at yourself. You want 2 or you want 1? In the front. 1? What do you want it this way? Or you want it this way?
This way.
This way? Okay, that means you gotta turn around. So I decided to do 1 braid to the side that she wanted. I wanted to give her some sort of choice in this hairstyle. So that's how she wanted it, to that side. So now with the leftover hair, I've gathered it all up with a rubber band. And I am just 2-strand twisting it down. Taking small pieces because I want each twist to be proportionate to the other. You don't want one twist bigger than the other. You have more wiggle room, I guess, with twists, but just to make sure you don't have one big old twist and one little skinny, try to make sure they're all the same size. It just gives it a nice, neat look. Now, praise God, we are on the last twist with this hairstyle. I'm telling you, it took me an hour and a half, but it felt like 3 because this girl kept moving and acting crazy. But we are finally finished. I'm just twisting it all the way down. With the rest of her twist, I just coiled it on the end with the end of my finger to make sure it stays in place so they don't unravel. Her hair is naturally curly, so it won't unravel. Now, here I am going in with some Eco Styler gel and my baby hair brush. It has a brush on one side and then it has a comb on the other. Y'all don't have to do the edges if y'all don't want to. This is a personal preference. And I'm also going to use some jam as well, just to try to hold it in place. Here I am doing a little finger wave action. You know, really getting in there. You ain't got to do all this though. And bam, this is the finished look. Look at her. Look at that smile. She's so happy. This is the back. I went and put some mousse on it afterwards. I forgot to film that part. Look, oh, oh, oh. Well, we have reached the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this hairstyle, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, then just subscribe and tune in. I will be doing hairstyles like this every week. See you next time. Bye.